There we go. Took 4 tries, but YouTube finally decided to let me on. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are and when you're watching it and all that other good stuff. Welcome to another live reaction stream from your boy, Celine Driver. That's me. We're going to watch I'm going to watch the Florida, oh God, I'm vapor locking. Florida Kentucky game. God, I can't get the words out. The Florida Kentucky game, which is being broadcast. I haven't started the game yet. They're still going through the idiotic and inane final few minutes of College Game Day with Lee Corso looking like he's barely alive, and Kirk Herbstreit, who hates everything Florida and everything SEC because he's a Big Ten homer. They're going to pick the Florida Kentucky game. I'm surprised. The washed up has been, never was Dez is going to pick Florida. Pat McAfee, who should just retire and go back to pro wrestling, picks Florida. The alleged comic, whatever the hell his name is, Ken, somebody or other, he picks Florida. Lee Corso, who hates all things Florida Gator because he's a criminal, of course, picks Kentucky. And Kirk Herbstreit, because he hates all things Florida, is also going to pick Kentucky. So no surprises. Corso is a criminal and lifelong Gator hater. And Herbstreit, who hates all things SEC and especially everything University of Florida, is going to pick Kentucky. Big shock there. Big shock. And now they're picking Clemson, Syracuse. I don't know who would pick against Clemson in that game, but okay. USC, Colorado. Who's going to pick Colorado in that game? Colorado was exposed last week as everything we thought they were, which is a non-contender for anything, really. Big tube, I had to cancel your ass for that, but I expected nothing less from you. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, now they're going to pick Notre Dame, Duke. Is anyone seriously believe that Notre Dame is going to lose this game to Duke? Who the hell is going to pick Duke as a favorite in anything? I'd pick them in basketball. Yeah, I'll pick them in basketball. I sure as hell ain't going to pick them in football over anything. That's just nonsense. But we'll wait around for Corso to make a fool out of himself. And then the game will hopefully start. Des Bryant picks. Really? Anyway, still waiting. And McAfee looks like he's going to pick Duke. Yep. And then the comic, alleged comic, he comes out in a Duke jacket, so he's going to pick Duke, obviously. Duke is going to get boat raced. Well, the little comic's getting passionate about something. Hollywood B-list star getting passionate about college football. Come on. Get on with it already. Oh, Corso's dressed up like a leprechaun. Oh, please, for God's sake, don't let the man dance. He's going to fall and break a hip. It's a good reason why I don't watch this bullshit program anymore. That's because it's become so stupid. It insults the intelligence of the average fifth grader. And Kirk Herbstreit's holding a baby? Jesus, stop it already. All right, they switched over to Kroger Trailer Park. Looks like a sellout. Now, for the record, I don't know. I mean, I picked this game as a toss-up back when I did my preview and prediction video. It wouldn't surprise me if Florida won the game. And Kentucky's only favored by 1. It wouldn't surprise me if Florida lost the game. It's a toss-up. My friend Uncle Lou actually picked the Gators to win the game, which shocked the hell out of me. Hey, one of the commentators is a former Gator quarterback. Looks like Jesse Palmer. Very nice. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate that. And good luck to whatever team that you're going to be supporting today. I'm sure Georgia's not going to have any problem with Auburn today. But like I said, it wouldn't surprise me if Florida won this game. It wouldn't surprise me if Kentucky won this game. Kentucky's got a lot of questions. Florida's got a lot of questions, and I'll tell you something. After that performance last week against Charlotte, Florida's got a lot more questions in my mind. You only scored 1 touchdown against a team like Charlotte. That's concerning. However, 5 field goals, hey, at least our kicking game works. Or at least it did last week anyway. So, I don't know what's going to happen in this game. All I know is Kentucky's favored by 1. They were favored by 3.5. The line been dropping all week. It looks like Florida's going to get the ball to start the game. I think Florida arguably has a better defense than Kentucky. And I think our running game is solid. It just depends on, can the team minimize the mistakes? Rick, I agree that if Florida's going to win this game, it's going to be on the back of the defense. And I ain't mad about that, considering I spent the last 4 or 5 years watching Florida play absolutely atrocious defense. It's nice to see Florida playing defense again, and it's nice to see the secondary coming into its own. Okay, the kickoff is away and goes through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Florida's going to get the ball 1st and 10 at the 25. Now, one thing that's gratifying for Florida on the offense is number 3, whose name escapes me. It keeps escaping me. Who was out last week, is back in the lineup, and he's one of those Percy Harvin, Kadarius Toney kind of guys. He's the one that makes things happen when he gets the ball. Okay, twins left, single receiver right. Purcell comes in motion, hands off to Montrell Johnson, picks up maybe a yard or two. So I think Florida's probably smart to try and establish the running game early. And what better way to do that than start Johnson, who's the big power runner between Etienne and the other guy. Now they got twins to the left, triple receivers right. Mertz calling for the ball on 2nd and 9. Blitz coming, and he's sacked. So Florida's 2 plays in and already going backwards. That's wonderful. Mertz held the ball too long. I think that's a knock against him so far this year, is Mertz just holds on to the ball too long. Okay, 3rd and 15. This is probably going to be a give-up play. Twins left, twins right. Purcell goes in motion. They hand it off to Johnson. He's going to get it. He's going. That was a good 20-yard run. Son of a bitch. Flag on the play. Is going to come back. Probably going to be holding on Florida. Yep, holding Florida. And like Rick said, SoCal is already up on Colorado 7-0. Yeah, that was a hold. So now it's 3rd and 18. And the stupid mistakes are going to kill him. Triple receivers right, single receiver left, hands off to Johnson again. He gains 7 or 8, needed 7. So needed 18, got 7, 4th down. And Florida's 3, well, technically 4 and out, but 3 and out. And the woes from last week's offense are going to continue, evidently. Punt formation for my Gators. And the kick is away. Good boomer of a kick. Drives the guy back to the 19-yard line of Kentucky. And flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be an illegal block. And he's dropped at the 22. And I think that's going to back Kentucky up a little bit. Referees are huddling up like they have a clue. Block in the back, Kentucky. So that should back them up a little more. Well, at least the punting game works. Okay, so Florida comes out on defense. Let's see if the defense lives up to the hype. First down is a run play. Gets away from one tackler, gets the edge, gets all the way out to the right sideline, picks up a quick 8 or 9 yards. So evidently, Florida's not going to play defense today. Now they gave him 10 yards. So 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line of Kentucky. Run play again up the middle. Breaks several tackles, 10, 15, 20 yards. So Florida's not going to play defense today. So they're not going to play offense and they're not going to play defense. So if Kentucky scores on this drive, the game's essentially over. All right, 1st and 10. Why not keep handing it off? It's working constantly. So that was a quick hit up the middle for 5 yards. They may not have to rely on their quarterback if they keep running like that. Little equipment problem from one of the Kentucky players. Now tied up the 2 helmets. It looks like a Gator helmet got tied up in a Kentucky player's helmet or something like that. So 2nd and 6 play coming up. Florida looks like they want to blitz. They are blitzing. The Kentucky beat it anyway. Juking and jiving for a quick 6-yard pass completion and another 1st down. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. Unless you're a Kentucky fan, that looks great. Okay, twin receivers. Nope, guy went in motion. So twins right, single left, back to pass. Over the middle, incomplete. He threw behind his receiver. He was well covered, too. He's saying that's on him. All right, 2nd and 10 coming up. Twin receivers right, single left, hands off, right up the middle. Quick hit for 6 yards because Florida won't play defense. Now showing a replay of the USC quick score against Colorado. Colorado was who we thought they were, which is no damn good. Neon Dion's going to come, has been knocked back to earth. I couldn't be happier. 3rd and 5, Twins right, single receiver left, shotgun snap, blitz coming, picked up wide open for a gain of 10. They're already in field goal range. First and 10, Twins right. The Twins left, single receiver right, run up the middle, burst through the line, and he's down to inside the 15-yard line. And this game is rapidly ending for the Gators. Flag on the play, maybe not. No, it's on Florida. It looks like a face mask. Personal foul. Or a horse collar. Even though the Kentucky player hit him in the face mask, they call the horse collar tackle on the Gator. Figures. So it's 1st and goal on the 7. So the end of the game is coming up very shortly now. And a running play around the left side gets back to the line of scrimmage and gets stopped. Here comes Kentucky up to the line. Quick snap. Overthrew one receiver, missed the other one. He had 2 receivers in the high-low on that one and missed them both. The one receiver was open, but 3rd and goal from the 7. Okay, 3rd and 7. 3rd and goal from the 7. Twins, no triples to the right. No receivers left. Florida comes and touchdown. No, dropped it. Oh, it was wide open in the back of the end zone, and he just dropped it. Looked like he was about to celebrate, and he just muffed it. Oh, bad luck. He's wide open, too. Nobody near him. Yep. Oh. So, thanks to a Kentucky fuck up, instead of the Gators actually playing defense, looks like they're going to hold to a field goal. Wouldn't it be funny if he missed? He won't. No, right down the middle. So Florida is lucky to only be down 3-0. Looks like we're going to an ad break. Let's check some scores, shall we? Yes, we shall. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, Arkansas is leading Texas A&M, the Fighting Jimbos, 3-0. Penn State is losing to Northwestern 3-0. USC still over Colorado 7-0. Clemson is over Syracuse 7-0. And the other two games don't matter too much. We'll keep an eye on that. Let's see. Uh-huh. Oh, KFC's got a new pizza box style thing with chicken nuggets and fries and other things like that. Interesting. Okay, coming back to the football game. It looks like Kentucky's lined up for Raj. A kickoff. Kick is away and into the end zone for a touchback. So Florida's offense, which ain't looking good, comes back out on the field. And we're back to an ad break. And today, this ad is for very, very, very mediocre food at Chili's. The only thing good at Chili's is their fajitas. Don't come at me. Hey, Albert, how you doing? UF is not doing well. They're not doing well at all. They went 3-and-out in their first drive. They let Kentucky drive 81 yards on their first drive and should have had a touchdown, but the guy dropped the ball in the end zone and had to settle for a field goal. So Florida's only down 3-0, but Florida looks as inept now as they did last week. So this is not good. And now they're running endless ads because I think they think this is an NFL game or something. I don't know. Now they're showing some highlights from Jesse Palmer when he played against Kentucky, which is ironic because Jesse Palmer is doing the commentary on this game. Anyway, Florida's so-called offense is on the field. They've lined up single receiver right, single receiver left, fake the handoff. Mertz is back to pass, going deep, got a guy, and overthrows him by 5 yards. Had Douglas got a little tangled up with the defender, he might have been able to run underneath that, but the defender slowed him up enough to have that be an incomplete pass. So 2nd and 10 coming up. Single receiver to the right, twins to the left, I think, but they're really tight on the line. Handoff to ETN goes right up the middle for 5 yards. Well, not right up the middle, more like right off of right side of the line. So it should be a 3rd down and 5. Yep, 3rd and 5 coming up. So now they send ETN wide out to the left. So it looks like they had triple receivers left, single receiver right. Kentucky showing blitz. Back out of it, they only rushed 3, drop 8. Right over the middle and picked off after being bounced around. And he's still running. Gets knocked out of bounds at the 15-yard line. He had his tight end right over the middle, and he just couldn't secure it. It bounced around in the air and picked off by Kentucky. So that sets Kentucky up in an almost impossible to screw up position of 1st and 10 on the 15-yard line of Florida. And Kentucky's quarterback is under center, which is different. Pitches the ball back to the running back, who goes around the left side and picks up a quick 5 yards. No, 6 yards, 2nd and 4 from the 9. Back to pass. Beat the blitz. Completes the pass out. And touchdown. Well, that's it. That's it. Game's over. See ya.